Hello, we are in organic structure 12. So what I'm going to show to you, then you're going to experience, is that this concept to understand why do legs, what actually her legs go up in the air. What is the reason? So up to so far, see, you've been doing, for example, Boleos and Ganchos, right? And her legs were going up, for example, like something just like that, right? And I haven't shown you exactly how to lead so that leg goes up. So basically, let me explain it to you maybe this other way. When you have experienced already some tango. If you haven't, that's even better. But if you have experienced some tango, you're gonna see people leading a boleo, right? Basically, what they do is she's on one leg, right? You grab your partner and you twist just like this, right? And that leg goes up just like that, okay? That will be some technique that is out there, right? And then there are some people that they do the same thing but a little softer, thinking that they are leading with the embrace, right? And they do the twist but just a little bit more gentle, and that leg goes up. So shifting the view of that, yeah, which by the way that works to twist and that leg goes up, but the thing is that way, see, even if you're using your chest, even if you're using all your body and you are just twisting and that leg goes up, the news is that's not improvised, that's a choreography. And you can test this out very, very simple. How? Well, grab someone that doesn't know how to do boleos, see? Even if you are courageous, grab someone on the street, right? Preferably someone you know, and you do this to them, right? Put them on one leg, do this, and you'll see that they don't lift the leg like this or like this. You get it? Because this doesn't produce that leg goes up. You understand? So the language and the concept that you do a twist and they lift up your leg, it's a made-up language, and you will be able to do that only with the little group of people that they have agreed into that. Do you understand? Which means basically I do this and you give me a boleo. So same concept, for example, is, well, let me show you why do legs start to lift up, yeah? In a way that is much more universal, in a way that you can grab someone that doesn't really know that, and you are gonna have a lot of better chances that that leg will lift up, because it will feel like that, it will feel much stronger that that left leg has to lift up. And for this, we're gonna start to do, for example, some boleos, we call it inline. All the boleos we have been done before, they are called circular boleos because they go around, okay? So let's say, you know, just look when she's walking back, she takes one step and two, yeah? And these two steps are what we're going to use. So if I leave this step and the next one, I start to keep leading back, right? But instead of going myself fully back, I lean back, but I go the opposite direction. That's why that leg lifts up. You get it? So legs do lift up from the ground when there's a step that is being led, and we the leaders, we cut that in the middle, and that's why that leg cannot resolve in the step, but rather lifting it up. So let me show you in the circular boleos, you know how you can start to produce that the contrary motion is what makes her leg lift up instead of the circular thing like this, you know. Okay, so you're going to lead a back cross, yeah, and a front cross that is directly straight out of you like this, yeah. So let me show it to you from another angle. This is a back cross in front of you, and you just walk straight and you get out of it like that, and then you come back. So this is it almost looks, it could be like with a sacada, you know, like when you do a front sacada. So just keep walking straight, and this is what you get. Okay? So when you do this, again, you put the sacada and you walk, right? I'm going to show it to you in real motion, in real time. You don't have to do it, but so you have an idea of how to lead this. Whoopa, there you are. So what just happens is like this. Rotation, in the way I use it, is a byproduct of direction. It's not something you have to impose into her, but it's a byproduct of the direction I'm leading. That means this is the back cross, right? And before I was doing a sacada, and I was going straight into that direction, see? And I'm going to lead her into that direction. But even if I lead her into that direction and I don't go, do you understand? This leg is not going to fly and go over there. You know, it's attached to her body. So when you charge into that direction straight, not circular but straight, when you charge into that direction and when you come back, boom, that twist is going to happen anyway without you having to do this thing on her body. You understand? So in this case, rotation starts to become a byproduct of the direction. Why does she lift her leg? Because it's a step that I'm cutting in the middle. So every boleo, every gancho is a step that is cut in the middle. Let me show it. For example, we do, let's say, open step, right? And this is the back cross. We lead open step and back cross, right? Open step, back cross. So if I cut in the middle, that back cross this is the lead, I cut it off, whoom, and that's why that leg lifts up. In the video you're not going to see it, I guess, very well, but the important thing is that to get that rotation, see, I'm not doing this because in my case there's no need. If you don't know this technique, I mean, my lead is so small, you know, that sometimes it's hard to see, it's too subtle. But I'll tell you one thing, it's a lot more powerful than the rotation thing. Do you understand? Because the rotation thing is not based on real mechanics of legs, weights, and gravity, but rather a semi-choreographic way to move yourself. When you experience this, you're gonna see that because it's a lot more powerful, it's a lot easier to move, you're going to lead with a lot less effort, with a lot less muscle tension. And same thing for your followers. You will start to move your legs a lot easier. And on the plus side, instead of your movements to be constrained to the inside, see, when you grab someone and you do this to someone, both of your bodies have the tendency to constrain inside. You know what I mean? Because there are no directions, lead and follow to the outside. So it looks small and constrained. When you start to do the opposite, to lead directions and follow directions to the exercise, the movement splits out. And it feels great. And it looks great. So let me show you what do I mean to split to the outside, even if it's a circular boleo. So, whoom, and you go. There you go. This is in real movement. One last time. Boom, and go. There you are. And one last time. Whoa, there you go. That's it. She says yes, and she's smiling and happy, so I must be doing something right. Being that said, thank you very much. Keep cool. See you in the next class.